homecoming court.
Hi.
Vote for me.
Hey, Germani!
Oh, hi.
What's going on? Congratulations on being part of the homecoming court this year. That's pretty awesome.
Wait, the list is out? I knew I'd make it.
Yeah, your name wasn't on it. I don't know.
Look at our wacky tacky. Mr. Pass.
You realize Wacky Tacky Day's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
Hey there, MHS. I'm David White, and I'm your host for this week's Friday show. We recently all enjoyed homecoming week and relived the highlights on last week's Friday show. That inspired a former PNN student, Destiny Walker, to make her own highlight reel of what she witnessed from her own point of view during homecoming week.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Anthony.
Spirit Week was. It was cool.
It was lit, you know? It was lit, you know? MHS 2019, you already know 2020 who.
It was really cool, and like we had a lot of fun doing everything.
feeling spring break.
Rico. Kenny. They keep trying hard to get at me, but I don't think it's sticking. They only wanna beef with me because they see me winning. It's diamonds in my ear, so it's hard for me to listen.
The pep rally was lit. I thought it was cool. I mean, your boy got hyped. I had to do what I had to do. You already know.
Over the years, one of our favorite game shows to broadcast has been the Name Game, where students have to identify a variety of celebrities. For today's show, we decided to add a twist, where instead of just identifying the current celebrity, you have to recognize the famous person from when they were in high school or younger.
In previous years, PNN has had various versions of the Name Game. In this new edition, I'm putting my own twist on it. And instead of guessing the celebrities based on how they look now, I changed the concept to recognizing celebrities to pictures from their youth. Can you name this major rap artist? Yup, the picture is definitely Kanye West. The other following celebrities that will be a part of the trivia are Beyonce, Lil Uzi Vert, Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, Drake, and Cardi B. Maybe you were able to recognize these right off the bat, but a number of our contestants had a variety of results when it came from guessing to 10 to 15 seconds.
Beyonce.
Yeah, that's Beyonce.
Drake. Don't know.
I don't know him.
Carpet.
Cardi B.
Carpet.
I don't know.
Kanye West.
Beyonce. Drake. I was about to say J. Cole.
Uzi.
Ooh, somebody. Cardi B.
Kanye.
Nicki Minaj.
That's Cardi. Beyonce. Kim. Nicki. Kanye. Uzi. Drake.
Beyonce. Drake. Kendrick Lamar. Cardi B. Kanye West. Nicki Minaj. Kim
Kardashian. Nicki Minaj. Kanye West. Cardi B. Kendrick Lamar. Drake. Beyonce.
Kim Kardashian. Nicki Minaj. That's Kanye. Cardi B. Oh, that's Lil Uzi. Drake. And Beyonce.
Drake. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, that's Kanye. Nicki. Kanye wife. I can't think of her name. I don't know who that is.
Cardi B. Beyonce. It's Kim K, ain't it?
I feel like everyone's gonna hear the answer.
Oh, that's my baby Nicki right there. Man, Kanye West. Who that?
That look like Drake. 21 Savage. Lil Uzi Vert. No, that's Conway. That's Nicki, obviously. Kim Kardashian. Beyonce?
Drake. Who is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. That's Kanye West. Nicki Minaj.
Oh, she was ugly.
Kim Kardashian. Beyonce. Oh. Yeah, Cardi B. Beyonce.
Selena.
Kim Kardashian. Nicki Minaj. Kanye.
Drake.
With an abundance of guessing, the number one Miss Celebrity was Lil Uzi Vert. Maybe one day your pictures from your youth or high school will be a part of a game show like this. Signing off from PNN, I'm Andrew Keene.
College Go Week was several weeks ago, but Mrs. Daniels wants to remind juniors and seniors it is never too late to prepare for college admissions and registering for tests like the ACT or the SAT.
Now that we're in the second half of the 6 weeks, you still have time to think about your future when it comes to college. The decision should be made sooner than later when registering for your SAT or ACT tests.
At this point, we're hoping that all seniors have at least taken the ACT and SAT once. If not, it's important that they get into either the December ACT test or the November SAT test, which will be here at Maryville. We're also hosting the SAT and ACT again in December. So you need to get on those websites, get registered right away. If you have any questions, come down to the guidance office and we could help. The FAFSA opened up on October 1st, so you could start filing it with your parents anytime. We do recommend doing it as soon as possible in order to get the most amount of money that you qualify for. We are having a financial aid night here at the high school. It will be November 8th at 6 o'clock in the main building arena. It would be a great idea for everyone to come out with their parents, all the seniors and their parents to come to get the information from an actual person who works for the state of Indiana. There's a lot of different places you could look for scholarships. Obviously, we do post them in the guidance office, but outside of the guidance office, first place you should check is the school that you're interested in. A lot of them will have their own scholarships you could apply for. The merit-based scholarships are typically just if you fill out an application for that school and submit it by November 1st, you automatically will get that you qualify for based on your GPA and SAT or ACT test scores. You could also look to see if your parents, wherever your parents work, if their company offers scholarships to employees' children. You could look on the internet, get on Google and look for scholarships based on your major, your hobbies, your ethnicity. There's a lot of scholarships. They're not hard to fill out. It's just a time-consuming process because you do have to put in the work to find them and actually fill out the applications.
It's good to start now rather than wait until later to start making decisions that would benefit you for your future. Signing off for PNN, I'm Alicia Fields.
Some choose to participate in sports for extracurricular activities, but if you think you want to exercise your argumentative skills, then you may want to look into joining the MHS debate team.
Debate. Two people going head to head. The affirmative, the negation. Cook. Versus LeGrand. This rivalry has been brewing since August. Tensions between the two have reached an all-time high. People don't know what to do, and there's only one side you can take. But what side do you take?
Cook, LeGrand 5. Fire and ice. I'm going with Team Fire. Cook is like the mad dog. LeGrand, like the pup. No disrespect to Team LeGrand, but I gotta go with my homeboy Cook because we are the affirmation.
The first day at school, man, we was perfectly fine. The minute we started debating, it was beef. It was beef.
Bro, that even makes no sense, bro. Let me go. Let me go.
When Chanel went, I was like, whoo, she got it going. But when Cook went, I was like, woo, Cook, they're gonna have to step up because I don't know who's gonna win this one.
I would compare them like two tornadoes coming together to make a huge tornado and destruction just everywhere.
So, LeGrand, she gonna come in with the bah, you know what I'm saying? But then Cook gonna come out with the ooh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They just don't like each other. They the best debaters we got. When they get in the room together, man, everybody better go run, take cover, do what you gotta do, because them two in the room ain't good.
The odds of Cook winning. Odds of LeGrand. We shouldn't even have this debate, honestly.
Chanel's gonna win. Chanel always wins. If you got your money on Cook, you're wasting your time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
LeGrand 5. First, we have Josh the Menace Cook versus Chanel the Silent Bully LeGrand.
I'm not playing with you. Let me go.
It's going down. It is for the last time. Cook versus LeGrand 5.
Oh, thanks, bro. Let me go.
Cook versus LeGrand.
If you want to be a part of an amazing club like the debate team, see Mr. Mizmo in the AB South Hallway.
Along with Halloween, the anticipation of scary movies always arrives with the month of October. Many have a top list of favorite movies for when they want to turn down the lights and prepare to be frightened.
It's finally October, and you know what that means. It's spooky season. One of the things to do during spooky season is to watch scary movies. Many had a few favorites that they thought were surprisingly scary, and as for me, I'm also here to give you my top 5 scary movies that you hopefully suggest on watching.
My top 5 scary movies is Insidious, Scream, A Haunted in Connecticut, what is it, Halloween, and what else did I say? And The Conjuring. I say Halloween is the best movie because, like, you know, there's a new one coming out and Michael Myers, he can't die. Like, he needs to die. His sister needs to kill him, but that's my point.
My favorite scary movies, there's only 2 of them because I don't really like scary movies, but I'll still watch them. I would say Saw and Texas Chainsaw. I really like Texas Chainsaw because it's just like your typical scary movie, but it's like more to it because it's like you got people falling, but then when they fall, they get killed instantly, something like that. So that's my favorite type of scary movies.
All right, my favorite scary movies is The Conjuring and Get Out. My favorite scary movie is Get Out because like that's scary because like it's like it's scary like.
One of my favorite scary movies is The Visit. It was funny. It wasn't really that scary. And then another one of my favorites is all the scary movies. I didn't really care for the one with the aliens. It was okay, but not better than the other ones. And then my top favorite is The Centipede 1 and 2 because it's nasty and it just be having like, ugh. But then it's just like crazy in a sense, you know?
I think my favorite scary movies are the Saw series, Cabin Fever, Insidious, and The Conjuring. My favorite one is the Saw series because of the way that he was killing people and like the reasons why. The way that he planned out his little schemes and whatever, it was very interesting to me. And it was based off a true story, I think.
It's your boy Jay Sotos, man. Scary movie is scary. Because that skeleton was running down the hallway. Yeah, that freaked me out a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
The boy was scary, man. Towards the end of it, that was creepy. Like, I didn't even notice, like, I don't know what happened real talk, but like, it was just scary.
Cause like, that girl out of nowhere, like, that's a whole dog, and she over here possessing people. Like, girls, you crazy? You must be out of your mind. Like, you got the audacity to do that. Oh, yes, you tripping.
My favorite scary movies, my top 3 is Insidious and Conjuring 1 and 2. Conjuring 1 better to me because it's a true story and like it's just real scary to me. I only like it because it's a true story. So.
Now that you have heard their top scary movies, now it's time to show you mine. While the holiday season represents the most magical time of the year, ancient European folklore warns of Krampus, a horned beast who punishes naughty children at Christmas time. When dysfunctional family squabbling causes young Max to lose his festive spirit, it unleashes the wrath of a fearsome demon. As Krampus lays siege to an English home, mom, pop, sister, and brother must band together to save one another from a monstrous fate. Toy maker Sam Mullins and his wife Esther are happy to welcome a nun and 6 orphan girls into their California farmhouse. Years later, the couple's 7-year-old daughter, Annabelle, died in a tragic car accident. Terror soon strikes when one child sneaks into a forbidden room and finds a seemingly innocent doll that appears to have a life of its own. When her twin sister disappears in Japan, a young American named Sarah becomes determined to find out what happened to her. Sarah's investigation leads her to the legendary Akigahara Forest, located at the base of Mount Fuji. Accompanied by expatriate Aiden, she enters the mysterious wilderness after being warned to stay on the path. Her investigation plunges her into a dark world where the angry and tormented souls of the dead prey on those who dare to explore the forest. One night, while teenagers Blair, Mitch, Jess, Adam, Ken, and Val take part of an online group chat session, they are suddenly joined by a user known as Billy227. Thinking it's just a technical glitch, the friends carry on their conversation until Blair begins receiving messages from someone claiming to be Laura Barnes, a classmate who killed herself exactly 1 year prior. As Blair tries to expose Billy's identity, her friends are forced to confront their darkest secrets and lies. WWE wrestler Kane plays as a reclusive maniac that terrorizes a group of young petty criminals who have arrived to clean up a rotting hotel as part of their community service. After one of them is kidnapped, the petrified group must find a way to fight off a seemingly unstoppable foe. Hopefully these movies caught your interest, and as far as new movies approaching this month, Halloween comes out tonight. For the past 40 years, we have seen him torture his bloodline and kill many innocents. Maybe this year, we'll get to see Lori, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, put an end to Michael's murderous reign. Sign off for PNN, I'm Sia.
Watching a scary movie is one thing, but some people love to be frightened by attending Fright Fest events. With that in mind, I went to an area haunted house to see what type of thrills and chills they could provide.
The scariest month of the year is back, October. While many people see this as a month just to get candy, others like me see it as a month to get scary. And to help you with that, I'm going to take you on a tour of the Haunted Hills Hospital.
Hi, I'm Justin Hill. I'm the director of Haunted Hills here, and I'm going to show you around our haunted house. It's kind of like you're walking in, you see our posters and stuff up, advertising things. We went all the way up with our walls. Basically what happens here is we break you up into one of 3 lines. Ward A, pretty much what this room is just a bunk room. The idea is this is where they would hold a patient until we could place them into a ward. We like to do a lot of stuff where like you see stuff before you reach it. So as you like walked by, we had a door there and you see this whole hallway of all of Ward A. Our next room here is the trick-or-treater room. It's very much based around the old traditions of Halloween. So a jack-o'-lantern, having a treat, Hell Night, stuff like that. This is our tranny room. So in here we have a woman. He does a great job just creating things. And here, our doll room, we have a patient who is dressed as a doll, and she comes out of here, scares you. Basically, the guy's a hoarder, and the roaches are his family, and he wants them to thrive and eat and feed and everything. And in here, we did our roof, we did our floor. Every inch of this room is just themed out with stuff. So you've got everything. Right here is what we call a checkpoint. It's basically where we get to line you up again. It's our way of making sure that your group will never run into another group. It gives the audience the best experience that they can have. Now from there you're going to come into our greenhouse, which is where our pharmacist is creating her drug and testing it. So as you walk through, you can see the parasites are hanging out, ready to get you. You've got a few different forms, like this one's kind of younger, that one's kind of older. You've got that one over there, they're crawling all over the place. You've got our pesticides, and here you actually have one of our greenhouse workers will come out and spray you with water. Our clowns here have taken over the chapel of the hospital. So that's why you have our pews. They've rammed them up on our roof and they're climbing up on there. You've got all of our candles are burning still. Tabernacle thing over there for holy water, but it's gone a little bad. So here we created an effect where the roof has actually caved in and you have clowns climbing on that. Here is our operating room. You're about to meet another one of our doctors. His name is Dr. Cropsey. Now, this guy is not actually a doctor. He is a patient who is kind of playing doctor now. This area, you're entering a room that we kind of created. It's an idea that no other haunted house has. We call it a riot room. Basically, this is Ward B, and in here we'll cram anywhere up to like 20 or 30 actors, all attacking you at once. So it really is a riot that you're walking into. And they have kind of built Ward H for their purposes. So the Truman Corp, as you can see right there, has done all this stuff that you see all over our room. We created all these posters, and Ward H is kind of created as a place where they would bring the generals, the armies and stuff to see this drug and kind of convince them to buy it. That's why you've got the American flag stuff all over. We have a movie that we created with the president of the company telling you about our drug, things like that.
In addition to showing you the haunted house, Justin will also explain why Haunted Hills Hospital is a haunted house you should attend if you want to experience true terror.
We get thousands and thousands of people here every year. I get calls from Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Montana. I've gotten calls from Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, all the way up in Canada. So people are coming here to see this show from all over the world. So when you come here, you're not gonna see someone else's creations. You won't see Freddy Krueger, you won't see Jason. All these monsters in here, our cast of over 120 people, are all our own creations, our own tales with a backstory. We've created every detail in here. We've created posters, we've created our own drugs, we've created everything, our own costumes. This is like walking into a horror movie.
Haunted Hills Hospital is located in Lake Station for those who are interested. Tickets are only $15 and they are only open Friday and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sunday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Nothing screams October more than a terrifying haunted house to keep you up at night. Signing off for PNN, I'm David White.
Thank you for joining us today, and tune in next week for a brand new special edition of The Friday Show airing on Thursday, because next week we'll have 4 days of school leading into fall break. Signing off for PNN, I'm David White. Have a wonderful weekend, MHS.